What do you want? You don't have an appointment, do you? Help. Really? Already. You just bit the dust. The big one. You just bit the dust. You bit. The big one. A few months ago. And already you want help. Okay. You're gonna use up all your health vouchers if you're not careful. No one's told you about the health vouchers. Don't use all your health vouchers. That's really all there is. You forgot your handbook. You forgot your handbook. No, you can't borrow mine. You're dead, not stupid, okay? You should have brought it with you. Did you read the handbook? You skipped chapters 1 and 2. Okay, well, you only get 3 class 1D90 intersectional vouchers, so please don't use them all. If you haven't read the manual, you really need to read it. You know what? This guy, Beetlejuice, the bioexorcist, he's leaving his flyer in a lot of the newer handbooks. Troubled by the living? Is death a problem and not the solution? Well, you should have thought about that before you died. That's very personal how I died. It's really none of your business. And I'm putting this away now because you don't deserve my help, so. How you died is very personal to you. And how I died is very, very personal to me. There's no easy way to say this, but I was drinking this bottle, tipping back my munchies out of the sunroof of the window, the limousine, and we went under a bridge. As I was in all of my glory. It didn't quite knock my head off, but it killed me. There's one left. I love pickle juice. Probably not enough to die for it, but it's a little too late. So it's very personal, you know. You get too drunk celebrating that a man will finally marry you, and here I am. And how did you die? See, I told you it's very uncomfortable. It's very personal to talk about that sort of thing with someone. But go ahead. I told you, now you tell me. I showed you mine, you show me yours. So you're kind of an idiot, huh? You're kind of stupid. Have you met Fortuna, your caseworker? Your caseworker. Oh. Hang on one second. 54 Smith? He's probably been down here a while. He might have gone to the restroom. I know he read his manual, so I'm not too worried about him. I look like this because this is what happens when I died. You look like that because that's what happened when you die. That's what happens when they die. That's what happens when he dies. And that's what happens when she dies. Okay, it's very, as I've said, personal. It's personal. It's personal. Why? You're getting me upset and making my accent come out. And I already miss my husband. Yes, I guess he technically would be my fiance. Wouldn't he? I really don't want to help you. All new arrivals should report to the waiting room 6:30 down the hallway. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Now, some tips for when you do have your meeting. Meet your mentor. And find your handbook. See? Deceased. Oh yeah, that would have been us. In eternity. It's the Lost Souls room. There's a whole chapter actually, yeah, in the handbook. Is it clicking why it's so important now? The lost souls are souls that have been exorcised. They're stuck, they're out of their body. So they are in the lost souls room forever. So one of the first pages in this handbook actually says, warning, proceed step by step through the material. Master each concept before moving on to the next chapter. So I'm worried for you, I really am, because you showed up with no appointment. It's very easy to make an appointment, but you didn't do that. You made fun of how I died. Well, you asked. Okay, well, agree to disagree. You didn't bring me a bachelorette gift at all. And you forgot your handbook. There's not a lot I can do in that situation, you know what I mean? We're all doing the best we can known as dead people. We're all dead human beings. You really need to learn about the geographical temporal perimeters, of where your home is, because you're going to have to be in your home for at least 125 years. That's like, or you could go to the Lost Souls room if you get exorcised. Are you interested in an exorcism? I didn't think so. You don't look like you've exercised in years, quite honestly. So you have to stay in your house for 125 years. Yes. It is an arbitrary number, I will agree with that. But at least you'll be out of my hair. Oh, me, I'm a civil servant. Yeah, do you think I just sit at this desk and intake people because it pleases me? It gives me great pleasure. Great pleasure. No. You need to learn the geographical, temporal perimeters of your house, of your property, because once you try to leave within that 125 years, you go to the sandbox. Do you understand what I'm saying? You don't want to go past your geographical temporal perimeters. It's all in here. It's all in here, but you forgot it and you skipped chapters 1 and 2. See, that's another thing. You're just gonna go straight into haunting? Straight into it. What about bio-haunting? No, okay. Won't? Yeah, won't. Not can't. Well, it's both, I guess. But the living can't and won't see us. The living are arrogant. Arrogant. The living are arrogant, my dear. They won't see the dead. But we're there. If I could make my husband see me, I would. Fiance, right, that's right, yeah, thank you. Can you go take a seat in a ticket, please? Ticket machine's over there. Mr. Smith, hello. I did call your number, thank you. You're gonna go back to waiting room 666. And did you bring your handbook? You did. Great job. Happy haunting. Thank you so much for your patience. You look very nice as well. Thank you. A gentleman and a scholar, Mr. Smith. Now, regarding manifestation and the manifestation of yourself in the haunting context of the geographical perimeters of your location. What questions do you have? What questions do you have? But it's not, is it? It's not written by the IRS and it's not the tax code. So it might look like that. I will give you that. But it's perfectly readable. Perfectly readable. Well, it's not confusing if you don't skip the chapters, especially the first two. Yeah. Usually not very confusing. So, this is what it looks like. This is what you're gonna need to bring back with you, okay? Yours may or may not have an ad inside by the Beetle guys. Don't know the guy, okay? He's the bioexorcist. And, I think you can hear the Lost Souls room is, probably not where you want to go. Probably not. Yeah. So, troubled by the living, who is it? They're arrogant. Is death a problem and not the solution? Usually. Do you feel like dying solved a lot of your problems? No. I haven't had to pay rent. That's true. It's a point well made. It's a point well made. It didn't solve all my solutions, though, I'm kind of alone. Anyway, unhappy with eternity? Then call Beetle guys. Don't call him. Probably gonna cause a lot of trouble. Anybody can run. Don't call Beetle guys. Oh yeah. I added this little chain. One of the souls came down on the one. It's very scary. It was like a belt. I don't know. He looked already dead when he came down. Horrifying. Emotional? Emo. I don't. If you say that's what that is. Anyway, he let me have this off of his wallet and belt. So now I carry my handbook around with me. You could do that too. And maybe you could do that with your brain as well. I really don't have any more information for you, okay? I'm gonna need you to take that ticket like Mr. Smith did and wait. Your ticket number is 97 billion. Well, recently is kind of a term that we use broadly, so sorry about that. Grab your ticket. Good luck in the waiting room. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Don't worry about it. You'll be fine. Do you want a pickle before you go? I'm happy to give you one. Okay. See ya. What at one?